Please tell me why I traveled all of the way to Richmond, Virginia to meet a man for him to get up and leave the hotel room because he assumed that I had an attitude. So I'm literally in Virginia out, he left me. He left. He got up and left out that hotel door and he didn't say a word. I'm miles away from home. I'm miles away from home. I can't believe this. Like, I really cannot believe this. Like, I put so much time into this. I put so much real, genuinely love and effort into this for to stand up and walk out on me because I have an attitude. Is my attitude not enough? I mean, is my attitude too much for me to be loved? Like, am I not somebody that can be loved? Like, what? I don't know.
I could tell right from her the way that she talked with all of the B's and all of the N words. She called them an N word and all of this. I can already tell. And I hate to say this. I really do, but I just got to be honest and I'm going to just put it out there and just be real. Ladies, black women, your mouths, it's the end of you. Dudes are no longer putting up with unruly women. We don't care where you travel from. We don't feel no obligation to be able to make sure that you okay or to make sure that you feel good about yourself. So that means that since you traveled, which we're going to get to that part also because that shows how desperate most women are. And let me say this, I always want to give credit to the content creators. So the link is going to be in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat for y'all to tap into the Patreon. Also, I want y'all to understand that Teach Henley is the best product on the face of the earth. And then last but not least, giving credit to the content creators. Link back to their profile is in the description. Thank you guys for sending this to me. But more importantly, I just don't think that guys, they're not dealing with that no more. They don't. Any guy that's worth his salt that has any option or even a shot of an option, most dudes are not putting up with that sassy attitude. And you're going to have to check that at the door because that is over. It's over for people with the sassy attitudes. Real talk. Like, because we got the video game, even if it ain't a chick that's available. You got the video games, you know what I'm saying? You got the internet, you got different things that you can get into. We got flights, we got hotels, we got a lot of money. We going to get the bag, we can go back to work and go and make even more money. It's a lot of things that we can do. The main question that she asked is her attitude so much to where she shouldn't be loved and all of this stuff? Yes, because your femininity is your superpower, and that's the thing that will get you through. That is the thing that ultimately is going, you know what I'm saying? It's going to carry you through. You can say anything to anybody if you say it the right way. You can get anything out of any man if you do it the right way. Well, maybe not some people, but other people that actually put some effort into their lives can get anything out of anybody if they say it the right way. A simple thank you, a simple humility, a little bit of humility, a little bit of love, sprinkle that on with a good attitude, and you good. You good. You got two ears and one mouth for a reason. Women often at times look better with their mouths closed. So if I see somebody that feel compelled to start calling people N words and all of that stuff, cussing people out, being aggressive, that's reserved for us. And I don't mean that we got to do it all the time because we have to make sure that we're mindful of our surroundings and our environments. And we usually are because we understand that the threat of violence always comes along with being masculine in general. But that is supposed to be reserved for men. That's not even supposed to be something that y'all adopt. That's not supposed to be a part of y'all DNA, y'all makeup, y'all attitude, y'all disposition. You're supposed to stop, think, lean into your femininity. That's the thing that's going to get you through. That's the thing that saves lives. That's the thing that ends wars. That's the thing that ultimately men even fight about. Men will fight and go to war over a super feminine woman that knows how to move and how to get things out of it without saying too much. The most dangerous women is the ones that can get something out of you without saying too much. And if you haven't learned that skill, then you haven't even learned how to be a wife. But she gonna travel all this way just to have a sassy, nasty attitude, and hopefully she learned her lesson. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a bunch of women inside of her comments that are saying, you can do better than that and all of this. And women, single women keep women single. All right. So remember that when you taking advice from other women that's supporting you, check your sources and double check to make sure that they actually is getting what they want and they not dusty themselves. Because all of y'all are going to be single cat ladies if you keep on talking the way that you talk. Aside from the fact that she flew herself out there to go see him and she probably ain't even got enough money to get home. So now you were supposed to really be humble because you didn't even know what you was getting yourself into. It shows you the desperation of a lot of women and that they don't have all of the options. And let me get this straight. A lot of women will come back and they'll say, "Oh no, I got all of the options." It'd be all of the guys that's trying to talk to me. No, it's a lot of guys that want to fuck you. It's a lot of guys that want to deal with you because they look at you as a piece of meat. They don't have your best interests at heart. They're not trying to, you know what I'm saying, understand you. They're not trying to build you up. They're not trying to marry you. They're not trying to do none of that. They just trying to get you to be a part of the stable. And so just because a guy will bust you down does not necessarily mean that you are valuable, that you are of quality, that you have the right attitude, that you got the right disposition. A lot of y'all are also chameleons who all of these people in regular life see you as is much different than who you really are and the trauma and the problems that you need to solve for. And I think it's a lot of women that need to go back to the drawing board. You got to go back to the drawing board. You got to figure out who you are, how you got this way, who are your influences. Look at the women that surround you and see if they are successful or if they miserable as hell. Even if they in a relationship, a lot of them is miserable because they're not even with the man that they want. And you can't get what you want by being aggressive and saying, listen, I'm a bully you into liking me. You think about this for a second. You think that you're supposed to walk into a situation, fly over to somebody, you gonna talk to him nasty the first time that you link up with him, and he's supposed to just take it just because you? You got another thing coming. Most guys is waking the fuck up. And that's why they don't want us to talk to each other. They don't want us to communicate and re-strategize. They don't want us to red pill you. Red pilling meaning that we want you to open up your eyes to hold on, dog. You a king. You a king. She may be okay looking, but you know it's another one of her that's coming right down the street, right? You know that the more you work on yourself and stop pedestalizing them, the greater options you have, and the more you're gonna be beating them off with a stick. The more you level up, the less you have to worry about whether or not somebody is doing what they supposed to do. You know what? I ain't gonna say nothing no more. I'm gonna just be quiet. Nope, you got it. Yep. You got it. You straight. No, God bless you. Ha. Leave her right where she came from. Don't say nothing. Don't give no explanation. This dude's leaving chicks at the restaurant nowadays. They will go to the act like they going to the bathroom. They will excuse themselves from the table and go right home and ain't even tripping about you and be on the phone with the next one. Already lining them up, already busting them down right after that. Y'all better get y'all lives together. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Uncle's gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Guys are not messing around. They are leaving you where you are, and they are not tripping about it. And they cool. They chilling. Slow motion. Put on a little bit of whatever it is that's popping. Put on some Future. You know what I'm saying? Get into our toxic masculinity, which ain't even toxic. That's just us being men. Throw on some Future. Throw on something. I'm just saying you can do better. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be saying that to the next girl, and then you go from Drake to Future, Future to Drake right after that. No, I'm just messing with you. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. I want to see what y'all got to say about this one. I love y'all. Peace.